Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. This is Monday. This means this is my weekly grocery haul video. And I kind of have gone a bit crazy. I don't really know if I would consider that I've gone off the rails. You guys can be the judge of that and let me know. The week started off normal. Like, I had a plan, regular things that I wanted to buy, and the Kraft Sobeys promo is running right now. And the more I looked at the Kraft Sobeys promo, the more options that I had for stock ups that were really great buys, and the more purchases that I made. I think I did 6 transactions at Sobeys. 3 of them were stock ups, the Kraft Sobeys promo. So just take a look at what I got and let me know if you think that I've gone crazy, or if like, I feel pretty good about it. I have a little bit of concern because I don't normally spend this much, and I am working on a freezer purge, but the majority of the items I purchased have nothing to do with the freezer. They are pantry items that now I'm bulk stocking up on them, and coffee prices have just gone through the roof, so I really did get a phenomenal buy on coffee. Only you guys be the judge. You guys be the judge. I've got quite a collection of fast fuel coupons, and I can't think of anything better to redeem them on than butter that is on for a great sale. So I did pick up some butter last week, but I have decided to redeem these coupons to pick up some more. I can always use butter. Thankfully, there is still lots of butter left in stock. $4.88, that's a fabulous price. The Kraft promo is back at Sobeys, and this is different from promotions in the past. Get up to $25 in free groceries, and this is how it works. If you buy $25 in participating products, you will receive 1,000 bonus scene points. That's equal to $10 in groceries. Or spend $40 in participating products and get back 2,500 scene points, equivalent to worth $25 in groceries. I intended to do the Kraft promo on the Nabob coffee that's on sale in the flyer, but as you can see, they don't even have flyer tags up here. I just checked. Yes, it is supposed to start today, so I am going to take these to cash. They're supposed to be $19.99 if you are a scene card holder, and if I spend $40 in participating Kraft products, I will get 2,500 bonus points back, and this is one of the qualifying items. This is the second time I'm taking this video for this week's groceries. I just have gone a little bit crazy with the Kraft promotion that's on right now, and I've done some big stock ups. So I didn't intend for this to be like this. I feel like I've gotten a little out of hand. My total is $94.46. In the grand scheme of grocery shopping, it's still pretty reasonable. It's just higher than what I'm typically at, but I'm also not always doing big stock ups. So I think I've done 5 different shops at Sobeys. I mean, they were my number one. But how I started this week was with a pantry refresh. And most of those items came from Giant Tiger, and a couple came from Dollarama. And then kind of the more I got looking at the Kraft Sobeys promo, the more I calculated what would work for our family, and the values that I could get when I do a hack on top of the Kraft promo. So let's just get started. This is going to be, I'm going to try not to make this confusing. So how about we start with the very first thing on the counter here, and this is corn. I actually bought 2 dozen corn, and I bought 3 pounds of pickling cucumbers. at Kenny's Farm Market, and they had the corn for $1 a dozen, and they had the cucumbers for $1 a pound. I am going to use these cucumbers to make dill pickle slices, like what you would put on a burger. Like you get a burger from Burger King or McDonald's, and they have those little discs of dill pickles. So I'm going to use those for that. So the total there was $5. Then my first hack, now my first purchase at Sobeys was the butter. Butter was on sale last week for $4.88 a brick. That's a phenomenal price. So I decided there's no better item or no better thing for me to redeem some of the fast fuel coupons that I have been hoarding. Let's take a look here. I mean, butter on sale is a great buy. So the grand total was $24.40, but I redeemed a whole bunch of fast fuel coupons and I brought the price down to $10.92. So I just think that that's a fabulous stock up. So this is how the stock up started. Then I shopped at Giant Tiger and I bought just a bunch of things that we need, like things that we are getting to the end of. So I got soy sauce. There is very, very limited amount, like maybe a teaspoonful in the bottle that I have. So that was $1.87. I bought mustard, so we are totally out of mustard, and that cost $1.45. I bought relish. We do have one jar of relish that was in the cupboard, and we just opened that. So now, but that was dill relish, and this is just a sweet relish, but this relish was $1.47. I also bought mushrooms for $1.44. Clementines, this is 2 pounds of clementines for $3.97. And this package here is for show. This is the only Primo package that I have in my pantry that's not out of the wrapper and stored in the kind of storage containers that I like. Pasta was on sale this week for 87 cents. And I actually bought 2 packages of spaghetti. And they are already both unpacked and in this container here. But I just wanted that on there for in the picture. It was Primo pasta, same 454 grams. I just bought the spaghetti version. So my Giant Tiger, oh yes, and this cleaner. This is a deep brake cleaner, and I bought this because it says it cleans soap scum. And we have glass shower doors, so I usually just use like a bathroom cleaner. What I have right now is Scrub and Bubbles, and I clean them with Scrub and Bubbles, and the doors felt a bit cloudy. So then I cleaned them with glass cleaner, so think Windex, but a store brand, and they still seemed a bit, they're clean, they just seem a bit cloudy. So I thought that this might help to get that cloudiness out of there, and that was $1.97. So my big grand total at Giant Tiger was $18.16, and then at the last minute, my gosh, I'm doing horrible. And I also got these honey crullers, maple crullers, for $3.97. So then at the last minute, I thought, you know what, geez, we need hamburger buns. So I grabbed another package, went back in, got a package of hamburger buns. The best value on buns is the Giant Value 12 packs hamburger hot dog buns. Their regular price is $2.25. So my grand total at Giant Tiger was $18.16 plus $2.25. I did stop into Dollarama. I just refilled my pepper grinder. It left not much left in my storage container in the pantry, so I picked up peppercorns. They were $2.25. We have been out of lemon juice for a while now. I'm going to say probably a month. But lemon juice is one of those things. Either you need it specifically for something or you don't need it at all. Anyways, I picked this up at Dollarama. It was $1.75. And you can see that 3 of these are gone. I did pick up some bagels, and in my original video, there were 6 in the package because we hadn't eaten any yet, but now there's only 3 left. Those were $2. So my grand total at Dollarama was $6 even. I shopped at Walmart. They had this dill pickle salad on for $4.44, and they had Cheese Whiz. This is another pantry stock up for us, on for $2.97. And there was a jar of Cheese Whiz in the fridge, but I don't even think that there was enough in it to spread on like one piece of toast. So it's good. And I needed these stock ups. I feel good about all of that stuff. So I've talked about all of the things, all of the main things on the counter. Now let's talk about some of the Sobeys promotion. So the Kraft promo is out. It started last week. I didn't do any redemptions last week. Kind of getting my head around what it is that I want. And when there is a promotion, I always still look for the flyers to see if there's flyer deals, because if you can stack a company promo with a flyer promo, it's just better all the way around. So looking in the flyer this week, I saw that they had the Nabob coffee on for $19.99 for the cans. These are 915 grams. And that if you bought 2 of them, you'd get 500 additional bonus scene points. So 2 of these, the way the promo works is, if you spend $25 in the Kraft participating products, you get 1,000 bonus points. If you spend $40 in participating Kraft products, you get 2,500 bonus points. So 1,000 bonus points is equivalent to $10 off your groceries, and 2,500 is equivalent to $25, but you can only redeem them in units of 10. So if I bought this coffee and got the 5,000 or the 500 additional bonus points on top of the 2,500 Kraft promo points, that would be 3,000, equivalent of $30. And guess what? I had enough points that I could redeem $30. So enough points that I had previously collected. So I thought, all right, $19.99 and $19.99, that's going to be $39.98. You need to get 40. They don't round up. 2 cents away does not cut it. You didn't hit the 40 level. So what other items that were on sale in the flyer were of interest to me that would bump me over the 40? And the peanut butter was. We actually currently we're totally out of peanut butter. We had none. So the peanut butter, the Kraft 1 kg, was on for $4.97. Here's my receipt. So the way that it worked is I paid the $19.99, $4.97. I got the 2,500 points and the 500 points, and then I redeemed those 3,000 points that I already had. It brought my total down to $14.95. And of course, within 2 business days, I would get the 25 and the 500 points back in my account, leaving me at exactly equal. So I just got a discounted price and my points level is the same. I was really actually quite stoked about it. We've never had Nabob coffee before, but coffee prices are insane, like through the roof, insane. So it's like so if I paid $14.95, I kind of think of it like this: $6 for each can of coffee and $3 for the peanut butter. I think that's absolutely fabulous. And of course, getting my points back. So that was redemption number 1. And then I just kept thinking about it, and the K-Cups were on sale as well. So this one was Nabob or Maxwell House. 30 packs of K-Cups, also on sale for $19.99. And if you bought 2 of them, you get the 500 bonus points. So I thought that this would be great for me to do one more time. I chose a breakfast blend because we typically choose a dark roast, but sometimes we have company and they're not a fan of dark roast, or they find it too strong or too bold. So I got this breakfast blend. Plus I also got a little pack down here. This ones are Colombian So the handsome one is actually going to take these ones. He has a game night, a regular reoccurring game night, and he's going to take these ones so he can have coffees on his game night. And then we're just going to keep this one for guests. But of course, again, this was $39.98. Not enough. So I decided to grab a chip dip. So the Philadelphia dips are included in the promo, and they were on sale for $3.99. So here's my receipt. $19.99, $19.99, $3.99. The total price worked out to $43.97, but you can see here that I redeemed the 3,000 points because guess what? I waited long enough that the points that I got for the cans of coffee, those I waited for them to hit my account again, and now I'm spending them again. And in a couple days, I would get back the 2,500 and the 500, making me even again. So $13.97, I think that is pretty darn slick. And then I just kept thinking about the peanut butter. So we were totally out of peanut butter. And let me move some of these items here. We were totally out of peanut butter. And we do typically eat a lot of peanut butter. It's never going to go bad. And at $4.97 plus the promos that are on, I thought, let's do another redemption, Kraft promo purchase, but also redeeming the points. So I got looking around and looking what other things are on sale this week that qualify. So the peanut butter was $4.97 and I picked out 4 of those. And then I saw where it said the taco kits were also on sale, and I was actually pretty excited. And I had, I had one in my cart. And then I looked at the fine print, and the fine print said that the taco kits that were the applicable ones for the Kraft promo started at 401 grams. So that meant that the taco kits that I had in my cart didn't qualify. I put them back in stock. These were the only taco kits that they had in stock that hit the participating product weight requirement and that were on sale this week in the flyer for $4.99. There also was an incentive that if you bought 2 of the taco kits, you'd get 200 bonus points. So I got 2 taco kits and the peanut butter, but that only brought me to around $30. So I need to hit that $40 mark. I ended up getting a Kraft salad dressing. Now these were not on sale unless I wanted to buy 2, and I didn't. So this was just $4.69. But this was a super phenomenal deal. This is in the flyer. These are not the regular size packs. These are the double size packs. So this is 825 grams. And this is Kraft cheese slices, and they were on for $5.99. So here is my receipt. Let's lay this out. Red alert. My grand total came to $40.34. I did really well. So I got the taco kit, earned the 200 bonus points, 4 peanut butters, the cheese slices, and the salad dressing. I redeemed, because I'm cycling through those points and I'm really making them work for me. I redeemed those points again to save $30, which brought the price down to $10.34. And then in 2 days, I'll get those points back again. And by the time those 2 days hit, we're going to be on to the next week's flyer. And then I'll go through the flyer and see what items that are qualifying in the Kraft promo, what items are on sale. All right, so those are the Kraft. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I feel really great about all 3 of those. I feel like those are phenomenal prices. I was really clever, and I love being clever with my grocery shopping. I love making the points and the dollars and the sales work for me. So then when I was in there, I see this big display. And this is Canada Dry Raspberry Lemonade Ginger Ale. And it said special offer. So it was an in-store promo only. And it was $3.99. And I thought, I'm going to bring a case of these home, see if the handsome one likes it. That's a really, really, really fabulous price. And if he does, I might pick up a couple more cases. Then, why do I even go in the ice cream section? Seriously, I go in there with the intent that I'm going to buy something because otherwise I just would not even go in the ice cream section. But here I am in the ice cream section again, and Chapman's Chapman's has their bars, the drumsticks, like the ice cream sandwiches. They're all on for $4. So this is a Canadian company. We have Dairy Farmers of Canada, and these are on for $4. So I got these chocolate and vanilla. They're covered in nuts. So I picked these up for $4, and I thought, like, I am outside of, I wasn't planning on this. This is not in my list. This is outside my list. I wasn't getting any soda or pop. I wasn't getting any ice cream. So let's redeem some points for these, but I'm not at $10. So I decided to grab some croissants. So I was like lurking around the bakery section, looking. So now I'm over $10. I was at $14.46. So what I did is I redeemed $10 to bring the price down to $4.46. And then I redeemed some fuel coupons, 2 fuel coupons, to bring the total down out of pocket to 47 cents. So yes, splurges, but smart splurges. Then we can't forget the cheese. I bought this when I was doing the hack, one of the hacks, and I just wanted to have a separate receipt with the craft promo showing like just those items on there alone. So I just asked the cashier to do 2 separate transactions for me, and I grabbed the cheese. This was on sale this week for $4.99. Where the receipt went for that, who knows? So yeah, guys, it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of explaining. I redeemed fast fuel. I redeemed scene points. I did hacks for the craft promo. I did a lot of stuff, but I feel very self-satisfied with all of the items that I've gotten, and I'm really looking for your feedback. What do you think about these kind of hacks or these kind of stock ups? Do you think that this is worth it? That I'm still being smart and sensible with my money? Or do you think that I just went absolutely crazy, kind of off the rails? Like I said, I already had my video done, and then I did 2 more craft promo redemptions. So yeah, I'm feeling a little guilty, but not that guilty, because I'm real happy with all this stuff. I mean, when you think about it, I did 3 $40 purchases for the craft thing. That's 40, 80, 120. I bought, on top of that, 5 bricks of butter. I just bought a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot of dollar value on the counter here, and I just keep coming back to I only paid $94.46. Okay, I'll stop talking now. You guys, let me know your thoughts. See what I mean? I did go a tiny bit crazy, but not really crazy, because this is what I consider not really crazy. Number 1, the items are items that were on sale, like crazy sale prices. And number 2, these are all items that in regular everyday use, we are going to use these. These are items that always I'm going to want to have. So getting them at stock up prices just makes sense. So peanut butter, coffee, butter, although that wasn't the Sobeys Kraft promo, that was still a great buy. Yeah, I do feel good. I just feel a little worry, but not a lot of worry, and I feel satisfied with the purchases that I got. So I'm ready for your comments. Let me know.